Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Anything Can Happen. We've got two fantastic contestants that are going to be on the show tonight. It's an all MMT episode. I decided to do it. So we haven't done the show in a little while. Been traveling. Ron's been busy. So we thank all of you for being back here and supporting what we're doing. Now let us bring out the co-host of Anything Can Happen, host of Get Your News On with Ron, and a sellout to Big Cat. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Placone.
What's up, Graham? This is going to be a fun contest, dude. I'm stoked. Who is going to be on top of Mount MMT? This is going to who's going to be the Duke of the deficit myth, Graham? Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the manager of money's kind of bullshit, Graham? Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it?
Who's going to be the Dark Knight of calling out the Federal Reserve? Who will be that tonight? The Duke of the Deficit myth. That is fantastic. We should put that onto a T-shirt. Ron Placone.
It'll be the winner of this. The winner of this. That'll be their T-shirt. I am the Duke of the deficit myth. Did you win in on the MMT trivia contest? Not exactly. I won this political trivia game where actually the less you know about politics, the better your chances are.
Yeah, literally.
Nothing to do with skill.
Nothing. I mean, every time someone's like, oh, man, I'm not going to do great at this, I'm always like, oh, you're probably going to win anytime you say that.
Shamelessly throw shit at a wall and you're in business. That's the way this game was designed.
It is. As we say in game show parlance, we've created a game show with a good horse race, meaning leads change. And so it's really not about skill at all. It's about just, raising your hand.
Dude, just pick the wrong category. You're screwed.
I know.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Just like American politics. Say the wrong platform, you're screwed.
You're screwed.
Now the superdelegates are coming in.
Well, Ron, without any further ado, let's get into another exciting episode of Anything Can Happen. Ron, tell us who our first contestant is.
Our first contestant is the host of the Activist MMT podcast. Please welcome not that one, but the cool one, Mr. Jeff Epstein.
Jeff!
Gentlemen.
How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. How's everything going?
I'm good. I just want to say before the next kind gentleman gets in, he may have a PhD, but I am the only MMT dealer. Thank you.
Oh my God, the gauntlet has been thrown already. Who wants to get on top of Mount MMT? It's just going to be a Donnybrook of. I want to say this is the first ever MMT themed game show that has ever been done in the history of the world.
Yeah,
right?
Dude. I mean, I think so. It's
Why
gotta
not?
be. I'm pretty sure Stephanie Kelton has to endorse this game. She has to give her official endorsement to this game.
Maybe she plays the winner. If I could, I don't know.
She plays
Stephanie.
the winner.
There you go.
She seems pretty chill. I bet she'd be into it.
Well, she gets a first round bye because she wrote the Deficit Myth book. Well, Jeff, it's good to see you. Thanks for doing the show, and this will be a lot of fun. And Ron, let everybody know who our next contestant on Anything Can Happen is.
This next guy, he is a professor, and he is a brilliant mind in the field of MMT. Please welcome Dr. Fadhel Kaboub, everybody.
Hi, thanks for having me on the show.
Hi,
Good to
Fadhel.
see you again.
Thank you. This is going to be fun.
Hey, Graham, I want to when you're done with Fadhel, I want to say something quick.
So how's everything been going? What have you been working on? What's new in your world?
Well, you were mentioning, having Stephanie Kelton endorse a game show. A few weeks ago, Stephanie, on her podcast, she did a special episode on the game of Monopoly. And we talked about some MMT concepts that are, built in there. And that got me thinking about, well, why not just build a whole board game on MMT concepts? So any takers, please DM me and let me know. Let's work on this.
Oh, I love a board game that teaches.
I mean, the original Monopoly game was not meant to to be the game that we all know today. It was a pretty radical board game designed to teach people about capitalism and monopoly power and how destructive it is. So the modified version still has some of those concepts in there, but it'll be wonderful to have like an actual MMT board game.
So of course the original one was just like anti-capitalist, and then the capitalists got a hold of this one and made it into a isn't crushing your neighbor great game. And
right.
See,
well, they paid $500 to buy the original game.
That's why I didn't know that.
$500 to buy the whole franchise.
That might be the problem with an MMT game, though. Like everybody would win, and then it's like, well, this isn't fun. Everybody won. We need to have winners and losers, or it's not a game. This is just an activity at this point.
Everybody gets health care. Game over. All right, sweet. This sounds fantastic.
So, Graham, I was listening to an old version, just to get a feeling of what it was like. And I was driving my 12-year-old home, and he was listening with me, and he found a part that something you said was funny and asked to listen to it a couple of times. So we're cleaning dinner a few hours later, and he walks in the room and he says, "Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew. This is my game show voice, and I have hair that doesn't move. And what is it? Beautiful teeth."
That's right, Andrew. That's how you become a game show host. Hair that doesn't move, and this is your voice, and teeth that are fantastic. TV teeth. That's what I've got. Well, I'm glad I'm educating a whole new generation of game show hosts on how to have hair that doesn't move. I just shellac this in. It's basically just like plastered in so it doesn't move. All right, well, let's get into our first round of Anything Can Happen, folks. We're going to do our famous Who Said This, Democrat or Republican? I will read the quote of a famous Democrat or Republican, and they will be a prominent. They will either have been a president, vice president, key cabinet member, or presidential candidate. It's not going to be some obscure senator or something like that. It'll be more than likely a president or vice president. I will read the quote. First person to raise their hand, Ron will call on you, answer correctly. If you get the party correct, you get a point, and then a chance to get an additional point by naming the exact person from that party that read the quote. If you get it wrong, the other contestant has a chance to steal that point. And Ron, we have learned through time and time again on this show, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Leads come and go. They switch. There you go. Awesome practice. Well done. You raised your hand like a champ.
I object to the rules.
That's happened too.
The game is rigged. The correct answer is always Dempublican.
So already this is the first time we've ever had a show before it's even started. It's under protest. So this is a new thing that's happened on this game show.
Usually the results are protested.
Yes. Usually somebody protests. All right, gentlemen. First, let me get this set up here. First question. Who said this? Democrat or Republican? If we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure.
Fadhel.
Republican.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
So now, Jeff, you have a chance to steal the point if you can name which Democrat said this quote. If we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure.
I don't know, so I'm just going to say what I originally thought was George W. Bush. So,
cool. Well, I thought it was Rumsfeld.
It's not a Republican, so you might.
I know, but that's I didn't know, so I just figured I'd go with the Hollywood Squares answer. So,
you don't even want to try it, getting it right by even just guessing a Democrat.
No clue. Not this one.
I think that's the first, Ron.
That's the first. So they're just like, well, I'm just going to go with the answer that I know was wrong.
I'm not even going to try at a right answer.
I'm confident about it. So anyway,
I think it's John Kerry.
All right. So if now, Fadhel, you have a chance to pick up that point. Is that your guess, John Kerry?
I think it's John Kerry.
I think that is incorrect. Ron, tell him which Democrat said that quote.
Here, where are you at? What number are you on?
19.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're up there. All right. Al Gore.
That is correct. But nobody gets a point. That was fantastic. That
does sound like something George W. Bush would say.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
yes. Just
or Rumsfeld or John Kerry.
Yes, it could
but
be.
It was
any
Al
of them,
Gore. It was Al Gore. You know what's crazy? That was actually the first thing posted on the internet. Al Gore.
Right, since he invented it. Al Gore and that long, rich tradition of unable to beat a complete idiot that the Republicans put up there. It's really exciting. All right, no score after a exciting round one, Ron, where really already out of the gate, two things that have never happened.
Yeah. Totally, man. Anything can happen.
Jeff, we're gonna break records today.
Me and you, Fadhel.
You guys are.
What if this game finishes in a 0-0 tie?
Oh, that's never happened.
And they're just like, and both these contestants are like, well, you know that the government could just create scores at will.
All we can do is just exchange them around.
Exactly.
All right, Ron, just so you know, I'm down at the bottom of 113.
Are you at the bottom? Oh, okay, cool.
Yes. All right, gentlemen, no score. A chance at your first point. Who said this? Which Democrat or Republican said this quote? It's not defund the police, it's fund the police.
Jeff.
Biden. Democrat. Biden.
Democrat is correct. And to get the second point, your answer is who said it?
Biden.
That is correct.
Man.
You got 2 points out of the game. Remember, guys, the first answer is just Democrat or Republican, and then I'll give you a chance to give the actual person, but that is correct. Jeff jumps out to a huge early 2-0 lead.
Infinite lead.
Jeff will never run out of points. It's not possible for Jeff to run out of points. Graham can stop asking questions, but Jeff can't run out of points.
I want to understand what is the system that Graham is using, jumping from question 19 to question 131.
Right.
I'm using the central bank system. That's what I'm using. I'm just creating whatever I want to do.
It's actually the Pentagon funding system. He goes, what do you need? 19? We're going to go 113.
Right.
Next number, Ron, I'm going to be on number 7,076. Get up there.
Yeah.
Some Bitcoin algorithm or something.
Yes.
Algorithm.
Oh, man.
Fantastic. That was a fantastic pun. Jeff, you have the lead 2-0. Our next question in the same number area that we were before. Which Democrat or Republican said this quote? You're a nasty woman.
Fadhel.
Republican.
That is correct. You got your first point and a chance to tie it. Fadhel, which Republican said this quote? You're a nasty woman.
This was said to Hillary Clinton by a white man. Republican.
And his name.
And the name is escaping me.
Oh, come on. I even know this.
McCain?
That is incorrect.
You overthought it.
Oh, man, you overthought it.
You were so close.
Donald Trump.
Trump. What?
Yeah, Jeff said it. Jeff said it.
You got to wait till we call on it, guys. After that point, you can't just jump in. So, Jeff, congratulations. You just got an extra point, Fadhel. You had it. You had 2 easy points handed to you, but then take it away.
I tried to erase this person's name from my hard drive.
All right, well, we can understand that.
So, thank you for bringing it back.
That's what we hope this show does, is re-traumatizes everybody. That's really, that's what we're trying to do. Oh, that was fantastic. But Ron, I don't know that we've ever seen somebody explain every single thing about the person who said the quote without the name.
Yeah. It happened at a time they were arguing, I think, and they were both on a stage, and shit. Was it?
It was some type of debate. I can't remember what it was for, but
it was Lincoln. Now I remember.
A white guy said it to Hillary Clinton during a debate. Man, who would have said that? Oh, that was great. All right, Jeff, you have the lead 3-1, but we know a 2-point lead, Ron, is
it can
virtually
evaporate real quick.
So quick.
Yeah. I mean, a 2-point lead can go away quicker than the government can fund more wars. I mean, really, it could just go away like that. So
it can go away faster than the government can take away COVID funding and send it to Ukraine. I mean, like that quick.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, we get it.
Okay. Next question. Which Democrat or Republican said this quote? Children and unborn children should be protected by law and welcomed into life.
Fadhel.
I always guessed Republican.
Correct. Congratulations. That's correct. You now trail by a point and a chance to tie it up at 3 points each. Tell us which Republican said this quote: children and unborn children should be protected by law and welcomed into life.
Can I guess again? A white man?
Well, we're going to need a name. That's
Republican on a stage in front of a microphone.
So close. So close.
I'm blanking on the name. The senator from Massachusetts. What's his name? The former governor.
Oh,
yeah, I can't give you. You gotta say this like you
blanking on his name.
Just pick any Republican's name.
It's not the senator from Utah.
And his name is.
Blanking on his name completely.
You're like me with movies.
I know. Don't ask me about movies. What's his name? Rick something? No.
Oh, him?
No, not Rick.
To everyone watching at home, Fadhel is a history professor.
All right, so is Rick something your final answer?
It's not a Rick. It's close though.
Okay, so we're going to say that you don't know this, and we're going to. Jeff.
I think what he was thinking was Rick Santorum. That's not my guess. I would guess. And
no, not Santorum.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, I don't know, but just kind of in the region of where he was saying, I would just say Mitt Romney, but that doesn't feel right.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, he was thinking of Mitt Romney.
Well, you are both very incorrect. Ron, tell him which Republican said this.
You both overthought it. That's George W. Bush.
Oh.
Good old George W.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
When in doubt, just think of a president from that party. That's all you got to do.
Just say the most obvious one and you got a shot.
Yeah, he did give us the hint of vice president or president or.
So, all right.
Last one.
All right. So, but yeah, Fadhel did get a point. So he's trimmed Jeff's lead from 2 points to 1 now. So Jeff only has a 1 point lead. And this is we're doing 4 questions in this round. This is our final question, right, Ron?
Yep. This is it. No, actually, that was our 4th one.
That was our 4th one?
That was our 4th one. Yeah. Yeah.
You see what happens when you use that algorithm?
That's
we did 4 questions.
The host can forget where he is in a game show he created. Anything can happen. That's the beauty of this.
Names escape people. Numbers escape people.
But you have the unlimited capacity to ask questions. So,
but we can keep asking questions. Nobody can run out of points. All right. Yes. So, Jeff, you get to pick the topic.
All right. I will give you. That's right. So at the end of round 1, Jeff has the lead. I'm going to present you with 3 categories to choose from, Jeff. You get to pick that one. 2 of them are real. One of them is the super delicate category. It is fake. If that happens, Fadhel will get the lead 4-3, and he will get to choose. Here are our 3 categories.
So 2 real categories, 1 fake category.
2 real, 1 fake.
Okay.
The 3 categories to choose from are name that dictator. Name that dictator. We always end on religious law, right, Ron?
Yes, that's the last one we do. We do 3 of those.
So name that dictator. Name that empire, goofy laws and policies from around the world. And pirate ship or platform. This is policies that actual pirates have done, or policies or platforms that American politicians have done.
There were 4. So just quickly say them again. So name that dictator, name that
dictator, name that empire. And pirate ship or policy.
I'll say name that empire.
That's correct. Name that empire is not, and we're not going to reveal, it is not the super delegate category. So name that empire. Goofy laws and policies around the world. Now, this is a multiple choice. So I will read what the law is, and I will give you 4 countries to choose from. First person to raise their hand, if they get it right, they get a point. If they get it wrong, the other person has a chance to steal the point by guessing the correct answer. But there's only 1 point per question in this round. So every question counts. Jeff has a slim 1-point lead as we go into round 2. Call the electrician, because technically, according to law, only an electrician can change a light bulb. Is this A, New Jersey of the United States, B, Victoria, Australia, C, Beijing, China, D, Bangkok, Thailand?
Wow. Jeff is not raising his hand, so it's not New Jersey.
Fadhel is not raising his hand.
I can take a guess.
All right, Fadhel.
No, it's not New Jersey.
Okay.
Because I changed light bulbs. Let's say Bangkok.
Bangkok, Thailand. That is incorrect. Jeff, you now have a chance to extend your lead 4-2. Is it A, New Jersey, B, Victoria, Australia, C, Beijing, China?
I'll say Jersey.
I've been breaking the law for years.
I love that you were just like, yep, I'm going for that. Maybe it's one of those weird laws that is on the books in the United States, which could be very true.
Yeah, I know, man.
But that is incorrect. Ron, tell them where this is the law.
It's Victoria, Australia. They made that law recently because someone there had an incident with a toaster, and now no one can change light bulbs. True story.
This was because of Ron set our Airbnb on fire.
I almost set an Airbnb on fire. Yeah.
So this is that's
happened. Not why the law exists, but yeah.
All right. 3 questions in this round. 2 more questions to go. Jeff still has a slim 1-point lead, but Ron, even with 2 questions remaining, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Yeah. The game is still young.
Young.
A lot of game left.
A lot of game left. All right. Sorry, Royal Knights, you can't wear a suit of armor in the Parliament here, not even on Halloween. Is it A, England, B, Ireland, C, New Jersey, D, France?
Jeff?
England.
Jeff, you just extended your lead 4-2. Congratulations.
Whoa.
That is correct. I want to know, Jeff.
I feel like Jeff was before trying Moses and Night, and that's how he knows about this.
I actually, that was a little distorted. Say it again.
He was really sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff,
put the word parliament, and it just made me. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nailed it.
So you know that New Jersey doesn't have a parliament.
I only recently heard that.
New Jersey doesn't have a government.
I'm not going to argue with that.
All right. Nice work, Jeff. You have a 2-point lead. One more question remaining in this round, and then 4 questions in round 3. Right, Ron?
We do 3 in round 3.
That's right. Stop changing the rules, Ron. Man, you're really making things confusing.
Neither of us are good with math, so it's
just awful. All right, one more question in round 2. 3 questions remaining in round 3. At the end of round 3, we will crown the Duke of the Deficit Myth on the only ever MMT contestant game show in the history of the world. Next question, Jeff. You have a 2-point lead, but 2 points is not a lot in this game.
No.
All right. It's illegal to swear here. Ain't that some bullshit? Is it A, Iran, B, Utah, C, Canada, D, United Arab Emirates?
Fadhel.
I'm going to guess the UAE.
I'm going to guess you just got a point, my friend. Congratulations. That was exciting. Tight contest. Jeff only has a 1-point lead. Fadhel,
I ran anyway.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I have an algorithm, and it just, that's how I pick my answers.
He was born there.
You have your algorithm, I have mine. So I didn't question yours. You don't question.
You guys crushed multiple choice. Well done.
That was amazing.
It's a nice competitive contest, man.
Yeah,
it is.
And it's the only question without a New Jersey in it. So
when in doubt, guess New Jersey or white guy Republican. That's the keys to victory in this game.
With a microphone. Something with a microphone.
Republican microphone, maybe in New Jersey. Default answer everything. Chris Christie on the beach. You can win anything can happen that way.
Do it. All right. Final round where we play religious law or state law. There are 3 questions in this round. And in this game, I will read a law and you will tell us if it is, hold on, where is that one? Yes. And there's 2 points per question at stake here. I will read the law and you raise your hand and tell us if it's a religious law or a state law from the US. If you get that correct, you have a chance to add an extra point by telling us either which religion or state has that law. It's a tricky one. This is a tough one, but there are a lot of points to be had. And Jeff only has a 1-point lead. Ron, you were predicting no points at all in this game, where it's a little low scoring, but it's tight contest, Ron. How do you see this going into round 3, the final round?
I think there's going to be some points that show. I think there's going to be a scoring. And one thing we should mention for rules' sake, when it comes to this law, you don't have to be like crazy specific. Like you don't need to be. I think that hostile twice like that. You could just say like Christianity or people or Torah or something like that. You don't need to be crazy specific.
Yes, you can just say the religion or the book that it came from. You know, you can just say Hinduism or whatever. You don't have to say like whatever, some verse or whatever.
I have a question before the question. And who is the points issuer?
The point issuer?
Yes.
Well, I guess it would be.
Is it you or is it Ron?
It would be me. Yes.
You. Okay. So
the point issuer reports to nobody.
Yeah, I'm literally the Federal Reserve. I can do whatever I want. I can just print points. I can give you low interest rate. I can forgive points. I can do whatever I want to do.
Withhold, deprive points.
I can I can do that. All right. All right. Jeff has a 1-point lead. Anything can happen. Fadhel took an extra point at the end there, cutting Jeff's lead in half, making this a very close contest. 3 questions remain in the final round. Here we go. I'm at 58, Ron, just so you know.
All right.
If a woman has an affair, she should have to drink dirty water. Religious law or state law?
Jeff.
Religious.
Jeff, that is correct. You just got another point to extend it. Tell us which religion or religious book is this in to get an extra point.
Can you repeat the law?
Yes, sir. If a woman has an affair, she should have to drink dirty water.
I'm actually a little afraid to guess, to be insulting, so I'm completely ignorant. I'm not even gonna try. So Fadhel, you can give it a try.
It's really
is Dave Matthews a religion?
It is a religious law.
It's a religious law.
No, I'm saying, is Dave Matthews Band, is it a religion? Don't think no.
It depends on who you ask. I think for some people it is.
For some people it is, but for the purposes of this show, no, really liking a band does not count as a religion. So we're going to go with which religion or book within that religion does this law exist? Fadhel, if you get this correct, you will get another point.
I have no idea. I'm not going to guess.
You guys,
we are confident in our not knowing.
This is the first time. This has made history. We're both contestants have forfeited trying.
Yeah, they're not even.
I don't know.
So like, let's just not even do this. A religious book? Nope, not even gonna guess.
Not even like. It's like if they were doing, like, is it behind door number 1, door number 2? I don't like doors, and they just walk off the set. They just don't even. All right,
I'll play this game when you do Windows. And you do Windows, I'm in. Until then.
It truly is. Every episode of Anything Can Happen, anything does happen.
Yeah, something nuts does happen. They're just like, well, what if we refuse to answer? What's going to happen then? What if everybody refuses to go to work? What if they say, you know what, we're done. We're not doing it. What's going to happen?
This is some type of game show general strike is what I feel like.
They just general strike this question.
Yeah.
They general strike the second part of the religious law or state law competition. They're like, no, we're not doing it. We're not like Jeff's holding up a picket sign. Like, we'll not pick a book.
Oh, a little MMT union.
I can give you the answer number. It's number 59 on your list, Ron.
Actually, that's kind of true. I mean, it's 58, but yeah.
All right. Well, this has never happened before, so I guess
we're not telling. We can't tell anybody. We can't. No one will know where that law came from.
Yeah. Do we just let it? No, we have to.
We just let it go. Well, if you want to. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't. Well, I don't know. I guess that's not fair to the people.
That's not fair
to the people watching at home.
We have to. So, Ron, tell us. Since no one wants to utter these words, what?
It's Old Testament, so Bible or all acceptable answers. Acceptable answers.
I did not expect that. I wouldn't have guessed that, certainly.
I said Old Testament. Rewind.
When?
When
you were talking.
Oh, but then you refused to say it.
I said it out loud. You didn't say anything.
When did you say
I'm okay if you give him a point. It's all good.
It's okay. I don't need the point.
No,
I'm okay if you give me a point.
I said it was probably cut off, or we were talking over each other or something.
Well, let's ask the chat. Should
Yeah, the chat will decide. Did you guys hear Old Testament?
Because I didn't hear it, but if he said it, if somebody heard him say it, then yes, he gets the point. That's correct. Everyone in the chat, tell us what you think. Should he get it? I'm seeing yes.
He's got a yes vote.
1 for yes. 2
some
for no.
Some are saying no.
Yes, I'm checking.
Got a couple yeses. Couple people said they didn't hear it.
I'll vote for a yes.
Jeff's donating the point.
Jeff is so generous.
I really don't want to win this.
This is fantastic. Some people saying he didn't hear it, but that doesn't count as a no. If you didn't hear it, some people are saying no.
Some people just trust you.
Yeah.
They're like, we trust him that he said it. He wouldn't lie. All right, we're gonna give. I say, give him the point.
Yeah, give him the point. There it is.
If the opponent wants it, yeah.
That's what happens.
Everybody wins. I mean, everyone's
anything.
This is what MMT is all about. Everybody wins. Like everyone
decided to create the point. You decided to create the point. The point comes into existence. Period.
Not giving the point is a policy choice.
Exactly.
Policy choice. Not giving that point.
We're not causing inflation here.
No. Game show questions are theft. I mean, that's what we're saying here, basically. So, all right. I love this. I love the MMT episode. He gets the point. It's so great.
We don't have to live in a society where we just answer questions. No. I mean, it was decided. Yeah, you wake up, you answer question. Who decided that? It's time to move past that. We could do better. We could just have points.
I love I love this MMT episode. This is fantastic. All right, second.
It's so meta.
It's.
I have a super fast question for you guys. So whenever my microwave beeps, this is a movie question. Whenever my microwave beeps, my 12-year-old says, "Your jacket is dry." What movie is that from? Whenever my microwave beeps, he'll say, "Your jacket is now dry." What movie is that from?
Oh wow!
Wally.
No.
Blade Runner?
No.
Demolition Man.
No. It's you'll I think you'll say, "Oh yeah, of course."
Falling Down.
Say the answer. No, not Falling Down.
What is this? Because I can't listen to Ron keep guessing Falling Down.
Back to the Future 2.
I knew it.
I said Back to the Future. You guys don't hear me.
Now I'm skeptical. Did you really?
That's my mind, maybe. I did. I didn't say Back to the Future 2, but I said Back to the Future.
Okay, well, you got a half a point.
And I tell you what, I've never finished watching that movie, but I just know
first
it must have come from that movie. I didn't know there was a second one.
You seriously never finished the first one?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's my all-time favorite movie.
That's so great. You never knew there was a second one. God, that's amazing. I love that.
Well, you guys are gonna have to rewind this later and hear it.
Yeah, we got to really. Okay, well, Jeff has the lead 5-4. Let's go into our second to the last question. Thanks for that brief movie trivia in the middle of Anything Can Happen, which shows you, Ron, anything can happen. We can just suddenly have a movie trivia.
Yeah. The contestants are asking questions now. We've reached utopia.
Everybody wins. Everyone can ask questions. It's just this beautiful free society. All right. Is this a state law or religious law? Sex with a porcupine is illegal.
It must be a state law.
Fadhel? All right, raise your hand.
State law.
That is correct. You just tied this up.
Now, only politicians will come up with something like that.
Yeah.
No way. Neither of us are getting this state. Neither. No way.
Now, you have 50 to choose from. If you get this right, you will take a 1-point lead. If you don't, Jeff will have a chance to retake his lead as we are deadlocked at 5. Fadhel, which state has this law? Sex with a porcupine is illegal.
It's definitely not New Jersey.
Yeah, no, that still goes there. You just don't talk about it.
There's clubs where you can do this in Jersey.
It depends on the days of the week.
Yeah, no, they had a whole Sopranos episode about it.
Yeah, didn't Springsteen sing about this in one of his songs?
Yeah, totally, man. That's a B-side. I'm surprised you know that one.
Man, that's hard. 50 states. Do we include territories or just states?
Just the 50 states.
Washington, D.C. not included.
Not included.
delay tactic.
I'm going to guess randomly Texas.
That is incorrect.
Solid guess, though.
Solid guess. Jeff, you have a shot here to retake the lead going into the final question.
I want to Google it and sacrifice my point, but just get it right.
Jeff's going to be like, I thought it was Texas, so I'm just going to go with that.
Alabama. I have no idea. Alabama.
Incorrect. Ron, tell him which is probably the most obvious choice for state that would have an insane law.
Florida.
Yes.
You were geographically close, Jeff. Well, I guess you both kind of were, but yeah, Jeff, you were really close. I mean, yeah, but that is the law in Florida, which means, somebody probably tried to do that, and that's why they had to make the law. So.
They didn't try it more than once.
Yeah, right? Well, one would hope. One would hope.
I don't know. Florida, I feel like this was happening a lot, and people they finally were like, all right, enough. This is a state where somebody threw an alligator into a drive-through window. I mean, let's be clear on Florida. But anyone watching in Florida, thank you so much for watching. We very much appreciate you joining us here on Anything Can Happen. Final question. We are deadlocked at 5.
It might be an OT question. Let's see what happens here.
If nobody gets the next answer correct, we will go to a runoff question.
Or if he gets it correct, and then I get the state.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you guys go splitsies.
If you guys go splitsies. Again, if a splitsies occurs, we will go to a bonus question. Final question. You need to bring a gun to church on Sundays in case the Indians attack. Is this state law or religious law?
Jeff.
State law.
Jeff, that is correct. You have the lead. If you get this correct, which state, you ensure a victory. If you do not, Fadhel has a chance to tie this up and force a bonus sudden death question. Jeff Epstein, not the awful one. Which state has this law? You need to bring a gun to church on Sundays in case the Indians attack.
I'll say New Mexico.
That is incorrect. Fadhel, a chance.
Feels like a reasonable guess.
That's a good guess. Yeah.
Very good guess. If you get this correct. Pardon?
A lot of states.
You have 49 left to choose from.
49 shots, man. Don't guess New Mexico.
My hint was that my guess was a good guess, so.
I'm going to guess Texas.
That is making Jeff the winner because that is incorrect answer. Ron, tell him what state that has that law.
South Carolina.
How is New Mexico a good guess then?
No, I just think a lot of, it's weird. I was thinking about that, like, as you were guessing, a lot of these state laws are not super obvious. Like the places where it's like, what would make sense for it to be there?
Yeah, I just figured
it a good guess, but it's like somewhere random, or it's like in California or something. I mean, it's
okay.
Yeah. But Jeff, congratulations. You're our big winner.
Can you give Fadhel 2 more points so he can win?
My algorithm didn't work today. I was not expecting 50.
You issue points. I'll bribe you. Give him 2 extra points. Let him win. I've learned too much from this gentleman.
I think Jeff is just too afraid to go head-to-head with Stephanie Kelton. Is that what's going on?
Oh, are you nervous to play Stephanie Kelton?
No, now 3 points, please.
Well, Fadhel, thank you so much for taking time to come on the show today. Tell everybody where they can follow you online. You've been on my show numerous times. I know you've been on Ron's show. You're a great resource for anybody trying to learn about MMT. Where can people follow you online and watch or read your stuff?
Well, I teach at Denison University in Ohio, and I run the Global Institute for Sustainable Prosperity. And you'll find me on social media, on Twitter primarily. So if you follow anybody on this screen, you'll find me with them on the show tagged. So thanks again for having us. This is fun.
Thank you so much. That was a blast, man. We really appreciate it. And we'll have you back on the show soon. Take care, Fadhel.
Thank you. Take care.
Cheers. Good seeing you, buddy.
Jeff, our big winner.
May have to take on Stephanie Kelton.
Oh my.
You are the
winner.
The Duke of the Deficit Myth.
Oh yeah, the Duke of the Deficit Myth.
I am the MMT dealer something.
What was the first one? I forget. Like it was like the Mount MMT or something. Like
yeah, you were on. Yeah,
you're on Mount MMT, Duke of the Deficit, the what was it? King of the holding the Federal Reserve. I don't know. We did like 3 or 4 of them, but it was like 5 years ago we did that bit. I don't remember.
Well, Jeff, thanks, man. Good to see you. And where can people? I know you have a podcast, and tell everybody where they can follow and pay attention to what you're doing.
Sure. I want to thank, Fadhel. I think all 3 of us could have learned quite a lot from him. I am Activist MMT on Twitter, Activist MMT on Facebook, my podcast, Activist MMT, and patreon.com/Activist MMT if you would like to become my patron. So thank you to both of you.
And thank you, man, for reaching out to me. God, it's been almost, I think, maybe 4 years now that you reached out to me and came on the show and started educating me on MMT. And that's where I met Fadhel and all the other MMT people that I've had on the show. So really appreciate it, Jeff. And it's always great to see you.
You as well. And it's a very nice thing. Ron and I talk every month for MMT, which happens to be on a Monday show. So
good seeing you, Jeff.
Well,
you too.
Good seeing you, man. Congratulations on becoming the Duke of the Deficit Myth. You're the champ.
Thank you. Thank you, kind sirs. Thank you.
All right. See you soon, man.
Everybody. Good seeing you, man. That was
Ron,
fun.
That was exciting.
That was a fun one, dude.
That was great.
I love the theme, MMT.
Well, I reached out to Fadhel.
Close contest.
It was, it was great when I reached out to Fadhel and he was like, yeah, I'd love to do this. And then I was like, who should I get? And I was like, what comedian would be a good, I was like, no, I'm going to get Jeff on here and we're going to go MMT, which is like so fantastic. It was so fun. That's why I love doing the show. Like we can have the most unique contestants out there. So
yeah, I don't think anyone's ever done an MMT themed game show before. I don't think that's ever happened. I think we're definitely the first. Like that's definitely like does your campus or university want to bring us in? We actually just launched in the college market. That's true. I'm not joking around. We did just launch in the college market. So we would love to come to your campus. We should tell Fadhel to bring us to Denison.
Yes.
Like, hey man, maybe you can try to get a W, buddy.
Hey, Fadhel, if you're still listening, have us come do this game show live in Denison, and we can do love.
We don't recommend you take on the history department. Sometimes names slip your mind, but we would love to come to Denison.
You could take on like the econ department, or I don't know, whatever, like something like that, like that'd be fun. But yeah, we definitely are looking to do this live, and we put together a video for it that's actually on my YouTube channel if you want to check this out. So, Ron, do you have time for a You Should Know This, or you got to run?
I don't. I actually do have to run. But
all right, buddy.
Yeah. But yeah.
Tell us about your tour dates.
I got tour dates coming up next month. I'm going to be April 16th, Pittsburgh, April 18th, Toronto, April 20th, Ottawa, April 21st, Montreal. And then I'm coming back down, Burlington, Vermont, Portland, Maine, Boston, Mass, and New York City. Chris Bowen's going to be opening those shows. Lauren Ashcraft will be on the show in Pittsburgh and New York. And Jill Stein's going to join me for a tune in Boston. So get your tickets now. You can get tickets for all those shows at romplacone.com. And then for all our international friends, I will be part of the Reykjavik Fringe Festival this year in Iceland. That's in late June, early July. As soon as I know my details there, I'll be announcing my actual show times, but I will be part of the festival.
Yeah, that's awesome. Folks, I'm headlining in Waikiki April 6th. I'm headlining the Zanies in Rosemont April 14th through the 16th. April 28th, I'm at Flappers, and Ron is on that show. And
I'll be there.
As is Shoshone Livingston and Maryland Rice Cup, 2 Anything Can Happen contestants, and also very funny comedians will be on the show. And then I'll be headlining in Ventura April 29th and 30th. All those tour dates are at GrahamElwood.com. All right, dude. Have fun tonight. We'll talk soon.
All right, buddy. Good seeing you. I'll see you later. Peace.
Later. Ron Placone, everybody. That was so fun. God, I love doing the game show. Is such a blast. The game show is such a blast. And thank you to Kate, our moderator. Kate was feeling under the weather, feeling a little better. Melissa H, Shave Your Knuckles for Justice. Thank you for supporting us at rockfin.com/GrahamElwood. Absolutely nothing to do with the show, but have you watched Oliver Stone's doc, JFK Revisited Through the Looking Glass? It's on Showtime, came out last year. It's about 2 hours long. Though Stone said that it had 4 hours of footage, but had to trim it down for Showtime. He also has JFK Destiny Betrayed, a series that just came out this month. No, I haven't. I don't have Showtime, so I haven't been able to see that JFK Revisited thing. But I thank you for letting us know about that, Melissa, and thank you for supporting our show. You can support what we're doing you can support what we're doing. Ron and Graham on the road again. That's absolutely correct. And also, I forgot to say this, but we're setting up shows end of July, Portland, Seattle, and hopefully Vancouver. We've got Portland and Seattle. Don't have ticket links up, but end of the month, July 28, 29. We're going to get Vancouver in there and do a little Northwest run, little bing, bang, boom. That's being put together. So get ready. And of course, all my tour dates are on there, are on the road. And of course, you can support what we're doing on Venmo. Let me check the Venmo. Venmo is at Graham-Elwood. JFK Revisited is on Hulu Plus. Oh, thank you, Gene, for letting us know that. All right. And thank you to everybody watching over on Twitch. I know this is new for Twitch, but thank you for everybody watching over there. We've got 102 likes. Awesome. Nice. Good to see everybody. You can pay to see the doc and the show on Amazon Prime. Yuck. And the TV show is on Peacock. All right. Good to know. Good to know. I'll see it eventually. Too bad I'm in Edmonton. Yes. MMT, Mixed Martial Tech Off. Right. Have you seen the Breaking Point segment on CNN? Already a disaster. No, I have not seen that. Hello, Holly. The Northwest wants you. We're going to be up there end of July. We're going to be up there. It's going to happen. Waikiki, Waikiki. You spelled it right. It's one word. Who's getting MMT mixed up with WWE? Oh, it's hilarious. Go to Russia. I'd love to go back to Russia. Thank you guys. Burlington. Love you guys. You're all great. I appreciate the love in the chat. It's so cool. I just want more history pop quiz chats live. I know. MMT and comedy. I'm all for it. Right on. You guys are great. You guys are great. And I really appreciate the support. It's really awesome. You know, it's tough. We get demonetized and throttled, and it's just so hard, you know, and Like and you see how the censorship works. They want to beat you down so hard that I just eventually go, fine, I won't talk politics. I'll just make wacky videos, just wacky surf comedy or whatever. I could just do stuff that's not political at all. So yeah. Tomorrow, Friday. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bong, bing. What do we got planned for tomorrow? Thank you for asking me, Kate. Tomorrow and the Rachel Blevins interview from yesterday. I'm starting to drop that as a clip. If you want to watch all of it, really, we could use your help at patreon.com/Graham Elwood. You get bonus content. I'm going to start putting more bonus clips, like only on. So right now you get all the archives of all the live streams. So as soon as the live stream's over, I put it behind the paywall at Patreon and Rockfin. And I'm going to start putting bonus content on Rockfin and Patreon that you can only get there. I'll put it up as a audio and a video. So check that out. And yeah, you get early access to the podcast and all this stuff. So it's great. If you can support us. And then on Rockfin Premium, you get the Monday Late Night Crypto Lounge, and you also get all the karaoke videos on Rockfin. It's $10 a month. So check that out. What was I looking for? Oh, my calendar, Friday. Let's see. We're doing government secrets Monday at 3:00 Pacific time, and then Late Night Crypto Lounge. So no show tomorrow because I got a bunch of stuff I'm working on pitching this boom game show. Yeah, I'm gonna be in LA and some meetings set up. And Will Smith jokes. And before I go, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Yeah. So no show tomorrow, and we'll be live Monday at 3. Government Secrets Monday at 3, and then Late Night Crypto Lounge Monday 8:00 Pacific time. 11:00 Eastern. So check that out. And this is Kate is putting this up in the chat. Thank you, Kate. I'm glad Kate's feeling a little better. Sucks getting sick. But come out to the Zanies in Rosemont. You'll see me there, and Kate will be helping out with the merch after the shows. So you get to see all of us. You get to see the whole gang. All right. June 28th will be 4 years since we first spoke. Peace. Thanks again. Oh, wow. That's Jeff put that in the chat. Cool. So yeah, come to a live show, guys. It's a lot of fun. I've been working on new stuff and it'll be fun. I'm doing 4 shows in Chicago, Thursday, Friday, 2 shows Saturday at the Zanies in Rosemont. And then the Flapper show the 28th, and then the 2 shows in Ventura, the 29th and 30th. So there's a bunch of shows to come to if you can. I know it's not like that spread out over the country. It's not like a big full-on tour, but I'm just going to be getting more tour dates and stuff like that. And then Ron and I are going to do some stuff in July. I'm going to hit the East Coast in August, and then Lee and I are going to be doing shows in Europe in September. And Ron will even be out for some of those shows too. So we're going to get more stuff going on. It's going to be cool. Yeah. I just got the notification. I'm so sorry to hear that, Chris. And people say, oh, I never got notified. I'm so sorry, man. It's just like, yeah, and I've been demonetized. So Chicago Diner is a fake Ruben Sammy. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you guys, email YouTube and say you want me monetized, I don't know if that's going to help. I've done everything I can. Maybe there's more to do, and I just don't know. I've emailed everybody I know. It's been 14 months. It's a real bummer, man. They're really, this is how they're sent. I mean, this is like oh, they're censoring people in Russia. Really? They're doing it here too. Yeah. And maybe I should, I mean, Kate has suggested this to me and I just haven't had the time to do it, but I should set up a second YouTube channel, like a new one, and just get that one up to being monetized. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow. That's what I'll do tomorrow since I'm not going to go live. So I got to work on that. It's always Hillary's fault. I think you're correct. Weren't you going to do Crypto Lounge a little earlier, once a month? When does that start? Ooh, yes. Yeah, I know Truth to Tweet. I know you're on the East Coast, so we'll try to do that. Yeah, maybe we'll do it. It's tough when I do. It's tough when I do Government Secrets and then Late Night Crypto Lounge right after it. Like I need a couple hours to 3 to 5. All right, I'll think about that, Truth to Tweet. I appreciate you bringing that up, but I'll think about that. Yeah. Yeah, let me think about that. We'll figure that out. Keep Government Secrets best podcast on YouTube. Yeah, we'll keep that going. Government Secrets is going to keep going. And we're going to try to promote that. I mean, Lee, now that he lost his job on RT, he's, he wants to push Government Secrets as much as he can because, so hopefully we'll get that built up more. You can support that on LiberaPay. So, any way you can support the show, I appreciate it. Even if you just buy some merch at grandma.com or just do, $2 a month in tips at Rockfin or $2 a month on Patreon, all that stuff helps. So, all right, folks, I'm going to go over to, let's see. What was I going to say? Sorry, I blanked us. I just blanked. All right. Let's check this real quick. Thank you. It's so cool when you guys post stuff on the show. I appreciate it. And you post on social media when I'm live. That's very much helpful. Okay. Burger King and KFC are still open in Russia. Show them some support. Breaking the oh man. All right, folks, that is our show. Yeah, we try to do government secrets on Friday, but it's really Lee's. I prefer doing it on Friday, but Lee's schedule changes. So Monday I'm not, and not, it's not my first choice because I'm doing 2 shows in that day with the Crypto Lounge, which is just a lot. But we'll try to get on Fridays. So. All right, that is our show, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting what we're doing. And I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun doing this, and anything can happen. We are working on getting that into being like a for real game show. That is in the works. Ron and I are going to have some of our own tour dates in July in the Northwest. Lee and I are going to have Government Secrets live shows. So it's going to happen. It's gonna happen. So just keep checking back. All my, like I said, the tour dates right now are all at graham.com. April 6th in Waikiki, April 14th through 16 at the Zanies in Rosemont, April 28th at Flappers in Burbank, April 29 and 30 in what is it? Ventura, California. Thanks, everybody. Thank you all for checking out the show. There's the tour dates right there. Kate put them up there. Show Kate some love. I hope she's good to hear that Kate's doing better. And thank you to Ron Placone, of course. And thank you to Fadhel Kaboub and Jeff Epstein for being contestants on the show. It was super fun. It's always fun. So thanks for watching, everybody. And we will see you on Monday.